Despite the fact the winter season started off on a quiet note, 2024 changed all that. Meteorologist Mike Moritz at the National Weather Service office here in Hastings said the winter storms of the week of January 8th were quite impactful to south central Nebraska.
We did have two events starting on basically January 8th. The first event, we knew it was coming. We had the timing well down. We also knew that it was a burst of heavy snow in the morning hours and likely a wetter snow initially. But it was really the second system that caused the blowing snow issues. That one, temperatures are 30 degrees colder. The snow is much fluffier. The winds weren't actually as strong. They were actually less than the first system. But because of the fluffy nature of the snow and the duration of the wind, we had widespread blowing and drifting snow issues, road closures across the eastern third of the state, really for a 2 to 3 day period. The moisture that comes with this snow, totaling over a foot when you talk about the two storms together in much of south central Nebraska. While it's sitting there now, eventually it infiltrates and runs off into the ecosystem, into the rivers, into the ground, and becomes beneficial for our pastures and our farm ponds and things like that.
And after the snow moved out, frigid temperatures settled into the area. In fact, Mike says we even set new records.
We actually broke some records across south central Nebraska. Both Grand Island and Hastings broke some daytime records where we didn't even get above zero. In fact, Grand Island didn't get above zero for 90 hours straight. That's the longest stretch since 1983. You know, weather patterns stick around 3 to 8 weeks, maybe an average of about 5. And we've been in this wetter, colder pattern for about 3 to 4 weeks, and we're going to shift right out of it next week, really starting on Sunday. And it looks like through the end of the month, our temperatures will be much warmer. We might struggle a little bit with the snow on the ground, keeping us a little colder than we might want to be. But for the most part, we're going to be above freezing during the day. We're going to remain in the 20s at night. There's going to be quite a bit of melting around. So that process looks like it goes really right on through the end of the month, maybe even into early February.
So if you're one of those people that doesn't like winter weather and hates the cold, just remember there's light at the end of the tunnel because warmer weather is on the way next week. For Nebraska Community TV, I'm Chief Meteorologist Tim Jones.